How we doing? I think I got it fixed. I'm not certain, I'm not 100 about it, but I think I got it fixed. So, yeah. Oh my God, that does sound so good though, right? See, I thought shit was fucked up. I guess he speaks in signs, so
The silent alarm at Dower.
there we
So,
go.
I got a call from mainland.
Hang on.
shouldn't there be a
I'm
unit
so
nearby?
sorry, chat.
Get your ass out of there.
You know what we're gonna do? We're going to Alt F4. We're gonna reload that shit. I'm so sorry. There was supposed to be audio for all of that. And I was like, why is audio not coming through correct? What's wrong? But we're gonna try this again. We're gonna load it right back up. Right the fuck back up. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be doing.
Lieutenant Stone, we hope you enjoy the accommodation.
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Oh, hi there, Warden.
This is one ticket out of here. I know that your schedule is super busy these days, but maybe you care to listen.
You got my attention.
The most recent government program for the rehabilitation of...
Who's on the team?
I beg your pardon.
Life sentence. No parole. I'm talking about me here. I'm no psychic, but I think you probably want me to pull some trigger in the name of democracy or something. Whatever government programs you got there going, I'm cool with it. Who's on the team?
Oh, and you know what? Thank you for the follow there earlier, dude, and Taser or whatever, yeah. Thanks for the follow there. Didn't realize the mic was off.
Lieutenant?
I have some eggs, beans, bacon, make it 4 slices. No, 5. Definitely 5. A few pancakes on the side, some syrup, banana milkshake, coffee with cream. Please don't put milk in there. Very hard to digest. Some orange juice and a pack of smokes.
Tomato soup and coffee. Make it Irish.
Uh-huh.
I'll have the special.
Get the fork, honey. Here's pie.
You're a fucking animal, Herzog.
Is that the news?
You know what? This time, I just might. I'll have some more.
Whoa, take it easy, Tiger. Today's just
Yeah, Doc. Take it easy.
Today is a bad day for Dower. Yesterday, the shares were still trading below their IPO price of $72 at $28.97 per share. Without a clear counterpart on the public market, Dower remains difficult to evaluate. In order to justify its current market valuation, investors need to take a big leap of faith that the millennials and later generations will forego ownership of a synthetic and opt instead for reliance on orthodox substitutes. Synthetic workforce will continue to be used as a convenient supplement.
There goes my bonus.
In other news, violent protests in Baghdad continue. The police declared an unlawful assembly and deployed Dower's latest battle droid to disperse the crowd. At least 18 people were killed in the incident. Violent
Frankie,
protests in Baghdad
this shit is incredible. Not today.
Stone, we got a call 2 blocks away. Someone triggered the silent alarm at Dower.
So,
I got a call from mainland.
shouldn't there be a unit nearby?
Get your ass out of there. Most of the force is on the move.
Herzog, you do understand that Cortez finds your jokes funny only because he's trying to be nice.
Send me the details, the sooner the better.
Yes, we will do it.
Let's go over the basics.
No jump. I'll have to get used to it. Okay, I don't like handgun over there. Do I like handgun over there? Can't hit me, I can guard.
Okay, no problem.
Any updates?
What we know so far is that an unknown strike team attacked Dower Synthetics at 2100 hours. They busted in, barricaded inside, and turned off the grid. Everything would have gone smooth if the silent alarm wasn't triggered.
How many?
2. Dower's CEO is arriving in 10 to 20 minutes. Their security detail is picking up the hardware right as we speak.
CEO? Shit.
Captain ordered to hunker down and wait for the suits.
Gear up.
You heard Captain, right?
We go in. Bring in the wreck.
want a pillow under my feet. Maybe this will work. Gimme. Gimme. I want to be cozy. Coziness. Okay.
Okay,
Enemy
lock and load.
reinforcements! Careful. There might be an ambush.
Shit.
Grenade!
Let me know if you need support.
May eat my taco real quick.
You'll probably never see such a place like
I
this.
don't think anyone would mind taking one little souvenir. You gotta watch out.
Hurts like hell.
You can still fight, right?
Is typing.
Stone, enemy troops!
Okay, lock and load.
Stuck. No, not really. Oh shit.
Careful. There might be an ambush. What's going on?
We got this shit, Stone.
We'll probably never see such a place like
I
this
don't think
again.
anyone would mind taking a finish souvenir. Still with us, boss?
We do it again.
Okay, lock and load.
Careful. There might be an ambush.
Grenade!
Shit.
Enemy reinforcements!
We'll probably never see such a place like
I
this
don't
again.
think anyone would mind taking one little souvenir. Let's finish this quick. Grenade! 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 Can't wait to get back and hit the showers.
Oh fuck. Waiting alert.
Let me know.
Pew pew, smoke, target locked. Oh, everybody looks fine.
Vivian?
Gunsmith here. Just in time to resupply your ammo. I'll also be monitoring and recording your progress, so don't be afraid to approach my drones when you see them.
Stone,
Yeah.
this way.
Looking a little bloody there.
We got this shit, Stone.
Stone, enemy troops. Fire away!
With this, boss? Grenade!
Fire away!
Grenade! You can still fight.
Fire away!
Take care of them. Will
Grenade! Still fighting, right? Grenade!
I insist. This way.
Now, firstly, can I go backwards and heal? Because that would be handy. No, I cannot. I can at least get that. Which is good. We got some ammo. That was good. That was a good thing. Any collectible things?
wonder, how much do they make per hour? No going back now. It's a fucking maze. Let's take care of these guys already. Grenade! You can still fight, right? Grenade! We got this shit, Stone.
What's going on?
Grenade! Grenade! Grenade!
Why do you think I...
Grenade!
Let me know if you need some...
Grenade! Nothing less from this team. Still with us, boss?
This way.
Any insignias?
No. Black faces.
I love how much blood she gets on. That was sick. Oh my god.
They said the safe security system was busted up. Thieves, I guess.
I'm fine with where I'm at.
They want us to search for clues about the intruders.
you seen that shit?
What?
That guy's head fucking exploded.
Bullshit.
Now, who's the marksman? Grenade! Deal with this, boss? Expect nothing less from this team. Give him hell, Stone.
Hurts like hell.
Expect nothing less from this team.
Okay, so the red dot is a fire hydrant.
Quick, come over here. They're closing the shutters over there.
Cortez, plan the charge.
Make sure you don't make much noise.
What the hell is in that crate?
Must be expensive. Grenade! You next. What do you think?
That fucking worked. Worked. Can do this though. Can do this.
They said the safe security system was busted up. Thieves, I guess. They want us to search for clues about the intruders.
Have you seen that shit?
What?
That guy's head fucking exploded.
Bullshit.
Now, who's the marksman? Grenade! Okay, lock and load.
They're closing the shutters over there.
Cortez, plan the charge.
Make sure you don't make much noise.
I'm Ubo Chalupa.
hell is in that crate?
Must be expensive.
Stone, enemy troops.
Let me know if you need support.
Flank! Fire! Fire!
Spread out.
New mech. What do you think?
This way.
Quick, come over here.
Herzog, if you were shooting for shit, you wouldn't get away.
How does it feel to be an old grumpy alcoholic?
I don't know. How does it feel going down in your system?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay. uh,
Stone, enemy troops.
You're with us, boss? Great. I didn't expect to get drenched some more. You're with us, boss?
Reinforcements.
You're with us, boss?
On your guard.
Give him hell, Stone. didn't expect to get drenched so well.
On your guard!
New knife. What do you think?
Fire!
Great. I didn't expect to get drenched so well.
Work in this building.
On your guard!
Got me, Curtis.
On your guard!
Grenade! I expect nothing less from this team. Where's that treasure?
Let's split up. Cortez, Herzog, go left.
On it.
This way. Careful. Cover up
Enemy
that room.
reinforcements! Enemy reinforcements!
Can handle this.
Dash armor. And I'm gonna hang on to it. Wait, maybe not. Back. Oh, that's it, yeah.
This way.
Nice, nice. New sword. Is that new sword or two sword?
Enemy
What
reinforcements!
an extravagant room.
So,
Fire
this
away!
is how you style.
Fire away!
like a 1 to 10 or like out of 100. I haven't beaten it, so I can't give an honest out of a 100 rating, right? I would give this
Fire away!
between a 7 and an 8, something in there. Like, it's good. It feels a little sloppy. It feels kind of arcadey. I mean, like, but what do you expect? It's Wanted Dead. It's kind of meant to be in that
Fire
flavor.
away!
Like, the graphics, everything looks like they took a Resident Evil survival style horror series type shit. And then they like tried to make a little arcade master shooter out of it. So, you know, for what it is, you know what it reminds me of? Let me pull it up. What it reminds me of is Fighting Force. Right? Well, it's hard to not be sold when the game is fucking 12 bucks. Like 12 bucks? Hell yeah. Like 30 bucks? It's been on my wish list. And it's been 30 bucks for like over a year. And it was like 12. I'm like, done. Done. Let me pull it up. There's this game called Fighting Force PS1, I think it was. Yeah. All right. Let's pull it up here. Hey, pause. Where is where do I have a window? Oh, I can pull it up here. I think I got it here. Opera. Yeah. This is what it reminds me of. Picture, pop it up, drag it over. And I don't know how this commentary
But in a
guy
lot
is
of
gonna
other
be,
aspects, it's
but
really cool. For one thing, this game has just
if you remember Fighting Force for
style. It's
PlayStation
basically you
1,
or you and a friend playing as four
What
different
it reminds
badasses
me
walking
of.
around beating up people in this 3D world. It's like a normal 3D beat 'em up, except it feels so much like Streets of Rage. I mean, just the fact that you have four people, the fact that these people are a lot like the characters in the Streets of Rage games, the various environments outside or indoors have the same type of feel
Like,
as the various
it's
Streets of Rage games.
I almost want to say they said we're gonna rebuild Fighting Force and make it cooler.
Streets of Rage 2 and 3 are among the greatest beat 'em ups of all time. Streets of Rage 2 is probably the greatest beat 'em up of all time.
Oh, it's a PS1 game. I mean, what do you expect, right?
It's a bit slow. I mean, it depends on the characters.
I beat that game I think 3 times. It was great.
Have some fast attacks, but mostly the combat it just isn't as fluid as it should be. You're basically going to an area and fighting like a bunch of people that are attacking you from all sides. You can fight them by kicking, by punching, by doing jumping attacks, or by running at them and doing these kind of sliding.
Story games. Oh fuck.
There's also a bunch of different stuff.
I mean, honestly, it's like it's been in my list for a while here. I'll bring this down just because I'll bring that down and park that there and turn the volume down on it. Nope. Just because it's funny. It's so similar with the character touch. Top 5 story games. First, like, actual story game I ever even played was Final Fantasy VII. But I like to think I'm a human, so I love Final Fantasy VII. But I don't know. Is it top 5? Maybe it's top 7, right? Because I want more room for more games than top 5. Because that's like anybody who has ever played an RPG's top 5 is gonna have Final Fantasy VII in there. Honestly, though, I like 8 better. It was good. So, Final Fantasy series, I'll put as number 7. Nier. I want to say Nier series, like Drakengard, True Nier, the whole thing is amazing. but like Nier Automata and Nier Replicant was great. I still have to play more of the original Dragon Guards, but like that was a really good game. You know, not everybody did. Not everybody did. I got into Final Fantasy like hella specifically because hang on, it's just chatting stream now. Where's my smokes? um, what was it? Final Fantasy VII. I think it was 1998, 1999. I got given, I got a PlayStation for Christmas, and I was hanging out with one of my cousins a couple months later, and they were like, "Hey, I don't understand this. Do you want it?" Like, oh yeah, I'll check it out. What's going on? 3 discs? Let's fucking go. And I got into it, you know? But I think that's what it took. Like, some people got into that shit on Super Nintendo as, like, Final Fantasy 1, 2, or 3, and that blows me away that people were like, this, and give me more, you know? Like, that's hardcore. Like, 8, 9 was ridiculous. It's like, they came out with Final Fantasy 9, they came out with Kingdom Hearts, shit got kinda chibi-ized and Disneyfied, and I kind of backed off. Anyways, top game series in terms of raw story. Days Gone. I love Days Gone. That's up there. Because I can't organize them in top five. They just are top five. Red Dead, would I put that as top five? I don't think so, even though it's in my near current list. Well, you know, Final Fantasy did finally move out of turn-based fucking way hard. Like, I still have to do it's a survival zombie game, right? Zombie survival. I have yet to play the survival mode. I played, I've gotten a couple playthroughs on it on stream. Um, we pretty much 100%ed it, except for like the last 3 trophies, which are survival modes, challenge modes, things like that. Such a great game though. I love that like like I turn my phone on, turn Google on, and it's like telling me about my search results, and it's still like incoming search results. Because I went hunting for Days Gone 2, any leak, any information I can find, and everything it has, and it keeps letting me know updates. Like, Days Gone creative director still pissed off. And I'm just like, yes, bro. Like, let's fucking go, right? It's so true. It was such a good game. I think people didn't get it. Like, I was hanging out on some people's streams. Right. Well, it's not even that. Right. Oh. I think it's that people didn't get it. I really think that people did not understand how much people need games like that. Because it wasn't just about like I was in someone's stream the other day and they were like, I just don't like zombie games. And I'm like, I get that. That's cool. Like zombies are they're the fucking undead. You know what do you expect? It's kind of fucking creepy. It's unsettling. Like makes people uncomfortable. And I don't know. Like that's my isn't that the reason to participate? It's like that's why we go to war. You know, like that's why to go kill the zombies. So you can get this beautiful Oregon map to like drive around in, and then all that's out there is wolves and bears and shit, pretty much, right? Like, but yeah, Days Gone definitely like top 3 games. It's gonna be top 3 games until they come out with 2 and 3. Like, I think it'll happen because creative director wants it to happen still. He is the ex-creative director, and I forget the name of the Ben because it's Oregon, right? Ben Studios. Ben Studios is like, we have that is his opinion. He does not speak on behalf of us. And I'm like, you're the problem. Like, really? Man. It's sad. It's sad. Days Gone was so good. I loved it. I wanted more. I was like, it felt cut short. It felt like that final like two sections of scenes, like the final end, right there up in the spot. I was just like, this is rushed. Yeah, it's definitely rushed. What happened? Man. So anyways, Days Gone is up there. Nier is definitely up there. I think Nier had me like in tears. Like not in gushing fucking watery waterworks tears, but like draw some fucking tear, you know? Like that story hits. Um, but then I want to push it down lower in the list. After reading up about the guy who creates it, it just sounds like a bunch of sellout stuff. He's like, yeah, you know, it's like, why not have a trans person? There's trans people buying stuff in the market. Let's make one of the characters trans. And I'm like, what's the personal connection to that? You know what I mean? It's like what a sellout fucking move. And you know, then people fanboy it because like, oh, it's a trans. I'm like, ugh. And I don't even want to get involved on that. That's a bomb. Like, don't even, you know what I mean? Like, ah. So, near original, I never had Xbox. I missed out on original near. So I got on near on PlayStation 4 originally. Back in, I think I played it sooner, but I played it pretty much right when they started redoing everything. So the remaster, essentially, when it first hit PS4. I don't recall if was there a remaster after it came out on PS4? It might have. Because it wasn't just a remaster when they got it outside of Xbox, right? Anyways, I definitely missed the original shit. As far as that, I had to catch up on everything else. Still a great game, still a great story, but I felt a little bit disconnected from it when I started getting into some of the lore. But also at the same time, I get it where, like, look at just those two games, right? Nier and Days Gone, right? Days Gone. That creative director is so just like, this is our baby. We're gonna take care of it. This game is awesome. This world is awesome. This is the greatest thing we've ever done. It's amazing. We're gonna keep on pushing it. And then, you know, on the other side, you got like Nier, and this guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever. And it's like, I get it, because like they're creating this art not for themselves. It's art that they're creating, but it's art that's an intellectual property that ultimately they don't have any fucking say over. So I get it. It makes me feel torn, where I'm like, yeah, they should make good stuff, but also I understand that like sometimes it isn't that, you know, that saying is not that deep. It's just not that deep. However great as it might be, it's not that deep. And I like my games to be deep. I like stories to be deep. So, I don't know. It's definitely an interesting kind of an interesting take, right? It gets me thinking. It gets me thinking. It gets me questioning those things. It's like if I was designing a game, would I want to create the best game? No, I don't know. Maybe personally, I would just be like, keep it independent, keep it studio. Like we're not selling it. We're gonna create it. We don't care if they offer us money to help it get done. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that you get it. You know, like, and like I even am still trying to wrap my head around the industry and like how to appreciate stuff with that lens, right? Like that perspective. It isn't that deep. It should be that deep. And artists try. to get things that deep, and then the studios are like, yeah, we don't like it. But what else? You asked for a top 5, and this is taking me a fucking 5 hours to get to, right? Nier and Days Gone are up there. PUBG, I want to just throw PUBG just out of the blue. Get it? Because blue. But yeah, PUBG is great. I haven't even played PUBG for like a year and a half. Like, haven't signed in or nothing. But PUBG is amazing. Like, they started off as an Arma 2 mod, and they were just like, we're gonna run it. And they really spurred a whole thing. They didn't. They made a game that there were then like 20 or 30 clones of games coming out. Not really, but kinda. There's a little bit of backstory and lore. Like, if I recall, the basic lore to PUBG is there was a civilians versus military war. That's how you get like the original map, PUBG, one map, right? The original shit. You have the military island, you have all the people, and there's some type of apocalyptic scenario, and the civilians went at war with the military. Doesn't really matter. Everybody fucking died, and now people roll in there just to fight. So, would it be a story game though? You're right. You're right. I do like the story. It's got to be in like that's the top game I think I've played in all time. I've got like 800 hours on it. The story, not too much, but that's kind of the thing, right? What story is so good? Like you create a story, it's so good, and then you're like, I want to sell rights to it. It's not that much, right? But it's like if you create a story to give it to someone and say, here is a story, it is now your property, here you go, and then walk away and take the money. They aced it. They really aced it. Because like after PUBG, like we got Fortnite, which isn't any real story, right? We got pretty much every other game that followed after was like, hey, we're gonna try to do the same thing and just add a little bit more to it. That was interesting, seeing what it inspired out of the community. But raw story games, I'm gonna jump into my Steam list and take a look. Oh, you know what? Evil West was sick. I haven't even beaten Evil West yet, right? Evil West is sick. I dig the fuck out of it. How is this not as popular as it should be? I started playing Red Dead and Evil West after Days Gone because I was just like, hey, if there is no Days Gone 2, there's at least no Days Gone 2 today, and I'm sure eventually Sony will realize that this is really good shit, and there should be more. I started playing Red Dead 2, that kind of scratched the itch, but Evil West fit the bill. Definitely it's not the same game by any means, but it felt kind of right. It felt kind of right, where it's like, the story's pretty cool. Not big on westerns and like historical stuff, even though it's like fake historical. It was still good. It was still good. Let's see. If I scroll into the past, my favorite universe, because I'm down to like only 2 more things, right? Like we got Nier, Days Gone. Right. That makes sense, right? because I have my own mixed opinions on it. Like any game I go in, it's like the first 10 seconds of gameplay, and I'm like, why can't I jump? If I can't jump, I'm kind of pissed. I'm like, really? It's 2024. We got RTX. Can't jump, right? So, still, it's good. It's really good. I like it. Favorite universe, though? SCP. I can't pin it down to one game. I can't say Control had the best story, hands down, better than so many others. Like, what made Control so great was that it was taking place inside of this SCP universe. So, even though 90% of the SCP games are indie and backrooms trash, all the SCP games, the lore is so deep. On the Discord, actually, we got an SCP bot, so you can like ask the Crowbot, you know what I mean? For my cam's glitching every here and there. I need to get that. Control was great. SCP though, I call it the whole universe, right? Because that whole universe is great. We got a so you can just be like random, and it'll just start dropping like, hey, SCP string of numbers, and it gives you the whole story on them. And like that kind of community integration is so important. It's so important. So yeah, SCP was definitely up there. Let's see though, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Because I don't think I think I have one more. There's one more slot, right? I mean, there's a lot of good games, but what had a good story? Oh, like most games, I think I've refunded 2 games in my entire life. Ooh, you know what? I can't even give you only 5 because there's some dead games that are never coming back. They're not even playable except for like some community mod nostalgia stuff. I got it. I got it. Metro series. Metro series. So much fire. So much blood and guts and zombies and shooting. And it was on rails and it wasn't all that deep. It was so good. Oh, so excited. There's a Metro VR game. So excited for Metro VR. Um, Metro loved it. Like one of the better FPS games that had a story. Amazing. Sad news. I mean, development is probably going to be slow. I think they lost 2 of their fucking devs. I don't remember the name of the studio that worked on it, but they lost 2 of their devs in the war, in the Ukraine war. Um, yeah, 2 of their devs fucking died. 2023, 20. Oh, you got it. 2033. It took me a second. I had to process. Yes, though. One that was really fun. No, no, no. It took me a second. I had to it's like I played so many games in 2023. Um, because yes, so Into the Radius has an awesome, is pretty awesome. It very much has a metro-y feel, which I guess you'll find out. Uh, it's not that deep, it's not that crazy. It's just it looks good, it plays well, it's fun. pretty fluid. Like, a lot of it is that level of immersion. Like, is this game actually playing well enough to, like, navigate? Or do I have, how many sacrifices do I have to make when I'm playing this game? Like, I can't jump. I better be able to do something cool, right? Like, that kind of ideology. Because some games, it's like, I don't know. If one thing feels off, it doesn't matter what else is going on. So that is at least 5, right? If I go through the whole list and I rewind back to the very beginning of time, I have stuff I never played. It was fun. Definitely not the worst. Alright. Oh, nice, nice. I dodged a lot of Xbox. My first console that was mine was actually first console that I was like, I'm going to buy a console was the N64. I must have been 12. I think I was 12. And I was like saving fucking every penny and dollar I got. Like, my grandma must have been pissed because I had checks from like birthdays, Christmases, and everything, and I cashed that shit all out at once. But I put it together, man. I ended up buying a Nintendo 64 when it was like fucking day one retail. But after that, I got a PlayStation. After that, I got pissed when Zelda never came out. Zelda 64. I love, you know, especially if you're an Xbox player, it should be an easy transition because it's like you probably already got Game Pass, right? Probably already got a fuck ton of games, and a lot of that will translate right over. Personally, however heady this might sound, like, let's see if I can find it here. It's over here. That's like here, I think. Yar! There we go. I like my controller sticks like this. It's so petty, right? But I like my D-pad up and to the left, and I like my knobs down here like equal. And Xbox controller, I don't get it. At the same time, the Steam controller, I don't get it. 90% of the controllers out are opposite. They flip that left side, and I don't know why. Like, do they design them for hands like this or something? That are like, I don't know. PC though, I dig it. I'm a big fucking nerd. I'm on like not even a real pre-built, but it's like it's definitely not a custom. I just run old computers. Like, I've been doing computer repair and tech stuff for 15, 20 years. Right. See, everybody's happy with how they got it. Exactly. And it's got to be just like because I started, you know, I don't even know. I think it's just how people get used to things. Like the N64 is almost like reversed of all those things. You have the Z button in the center. It's like, this is cool, but who's left-handed and shooting guns with their left hand? Right? Like, I always kind of felt that it was close, but it was a little bit off. And I don't even know if that makes sense, right? Because, like, there was the C buttons, which were the up, down, left, right. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I think as gamers, we just had to, we have to work with what they give us, you know? But I am here on the list most of these games, I finally got through the no recorded activity games. Long list of games I have yet to play. Because this is just going to be like dropping fire real quick. Games that I enjoyed the story was pretty good. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was sick. I dug the fuck out of Watch Dogs. Like playing as Aiden, like running around the streets of Chicago. I mean, it would be like, this loop, is this real? And then like checking out a map and being like, damn, they like built Chicago. What a trip. And this guy living in fucking train cars and shit. He's got like 30 train cars out in the woods and in the middle of the city, just everywhere. He's got these personal apartments. Like, what the fuck? He's like on the run. He's tracking down a serial killer at the same time. They somehow incorporate this weird Zodiac killer line in there. And I'm thinking to myself, is Aiden the Zodiac killer? Like, what's going on? Like, he is killing people. Like, what the fuck? You know? And then Watch Dogs 2, because I have yet to play Watch Dogs 2 Legion. I have it. I just have not gotten into it yet. Like, I get into a game, I fucking fire that shit up. But Watch Dogs 2 set in San Francisco and being able to, like, I'm sitting there, like, and I see these stories online. This is, nowadays, we've got, like, I'm out in LA, and we got these, like, automated, I don't know how far the reach is to the rest of the states, you know? Because, like, we had the Bird scooters. They launched out here, right? The Lime scooters and all that. Yes. Any game that lets us parkour is great. Except for Mirror's Edge being a parkour game. I never really liked the parkour. It felt so... They missed... It was fun and interesting, but it did not feel like a parkour game. But I guess it's a speedrun game, and it's just gotta run it how they have it. Watch Dogs 2, though, they had these trash can robots. They were like automated and running around. And at the same time as that came out in Watch Dogs 2, there were stories in San Francisco where like those robots were real, and people were like, these robots are violating our privacy or something. Like people were like, no more robots and shit. Like IRL. And in the right, like it's the same fucking robot. I forget what it was. It was like it brought up in real life the idea of robot rights. Like if the robot is on the street and people are like, why do I have to move? Because there's a fucking robot coming down the street. I have to move out of the fucking way? No, the robot should move out of the way. And like they would push the robot over. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so just like 1970s sci-fi. I wish I knew more about it off the top of my head. According to this, I haven't played Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 since 2019. I think, is that right? I think it was longer than that. I think it was 2017, 2018 when I was actually playing it. I did some replays in 2019. But yeah, it was great. Definitely good. They went, and I give it to them for this too. They really like jumped in and said, hey GTA, guess what? You're not him. You know what I mean? Like, when they pushed like Watch Dogs and multiplayer like that with Watch Dogs 2, I was shook. I was like, these guys are really going up. And being like, hey, we can do that too. It was sick. It was sick. They did a pretty good job. Dreamfall. Dreamfall, The Longest Journey had probably one of the better stories I've ever done. Hey, that's what it's about. Is like no one's gonna do it for you, right? Like you just gotta do it, right? So I'm glad they did. I'm glad they gave it a try and they gave it a shot, and they really did. It had a lot of it kind of had. There's a game. it's kind of campy. I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's not Postal. It's the other one, Saints Row. Saints Row. It had Watch Dogs 3. I'm like, didn't they kind of start doing the Saints Row, Watch Dogs, same shit kind of line for a bit? I don't know. Something seems like it fell off, and I don't know. I tried getting into all of them, and yeah. GTA was a tough one to get really, really into because I started playing it when it was like arcade. Absolutely. Like Saints Row 1, Saints Row 2. Fucking so sick. Grand Theft Auto, I was there for all of it. I missed some of the DLC-ish type ones like the Liberty